everyone. This book is called The Snatchabook. Who's stealing all the stories?
See, that little guy was stealing the stories.
What is that?
I don't know.
One dark, dark night in Burrow Down, a rabbit named Eliza Brown found a book and settled down when a Snatchabook flew into town. There he is. In every house, in every bed, a bedtime book was being read.
See, that's the rabbit.
Look at all those little houses.
That's Mom in the story. That's a a mom and a dad hedgehog reading a baby one.
And an owl and a squirrel. Lots of little animals.
Yep, and that
getting their bedtime stories. Tales of dragons spitting flames, witches playing spooky games, pirates on the 7 seas, princesses trying to sleep on peas. And every child in every bed listened hard to each word said. Just like you. Eliza Brown at number 3 was reading quite contentedly. That's the book she's looking at.
Yeah.
Her curtains opened just a chink. She barely had a chance to blink. Her storybook had disappeared. Eliza found that very weird. Her book just went out the window.
Yeah.
The little owls on Mommy's lap were quite surprised to hear a tap against the bedroom window glass. Tap, tap. The noise came really fast. Before they'd even looked around, the book was gone without a sound. The wind blew wild across the sky. The smallest squirrel heard a cry. "What's that?" she whispered to her dad. But then, and this was really bad, before they had a chance to look, she'd lost her very favorite book. Look at, there he goes with their book. And so it went, night after night. Books disappeared from left and right. 5 books here and 6 books there. The shelves began to look quite bare. In Burrow Down, the rumors spread of book thieves under every bed. Eliza Brown at number 3 was keen to solve the mystery. She planned one night to lie in wait and use a pile of books as bait. Long hours passed without a peep. She'd nearly fallen fast asleep when suddenly Eliza heard a flap of wings. A bat? A bird? Eliza saw a shadow loom, enormous, right across her room. What kind of monster could it be? Eliza thought, you don't scare me. And yet her heart was beating fast. She'd have to face the thief at last. She threw the window wide open and shouted to the thing outside, "Stop stealing all our books right now. Just give them back. I don't care how." "I'm sorry," came a little voice. "I really am. I had no choice." Eliza looked down in surprise. She couldn't quite believe her eyes. "So who are you? And what's your name?" The creature hung its head in shame. He mumbled with a mournful look, "I'm just a little Snatchabook." Eliza nodded solemnly. She sat the creature on her knee. "You can't just come and help yourself to every book on every shelf." A tear rolled from the creature's eye, and softly he began to cry. "I know it's wrong, but can't you see I've got no one to read to me?" Eliza sighed. He looked so sad. If he just had a mom or dad to read him stories every night, well, then he might behave all right. That very night they hatched a plan, and so the Snatchabook began. To give back all the books he'd picked. Eliza Brown was very strict. Then, trying hard to prove himself, he stacked them neatly on each shelf. He brought them all back.
Yep.
And when he'd made his full amends, Eliza called on all her friends and told them how he'd worked all night to turn a wrong into a right. And now each night in Burrow Down, as darkness falls upon the town, in every house, in every bed, a bedtime book is being read. And if you take a closer look, you might just see the Snatchabook perched happily on someone's bed, listening hard to each word said. Look at, there he is.
Yep.
They invited him in to listen to the story.
Yeah.
Everyone needs a bedtime story, don't they?
Yep.
And this little book is a song I think most everyone has heard before. Jesus Loves Me. But we're not going to sing it. We're just going to read it. And it's got some really neat pictures. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Look at, they're reading the Bible together.
Yeah.
Little ones to him belong. They're working outside.
Yep.
Now they're playing.
Yep. Then it starts to rain.
They are weak, but he is strong. Look, they're having a fun day fishing together.
Yeah.
There's a cardinal.
Yep.
Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. See, they all know. Jesus loves me, this I know, as he loved so long ago.
Yeah, they're painting eggs.
Yeah. Taking children on his knee, saying, let them come to me.
See, it's bringing some eggs to a mole, and a squirrel, and a rabbit, and a mouse, and his dad.
Fun. Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. I bet they're singing the song and they're dancing to it.
Yep, like.
Jesus loves me still today. Walking with me on my way. What a fun day he's having.
Yeah.
Wanting as a friend to give light and love to all who live. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. I almost forgot about this book. The shepherd teaches. Those who obey what they have been taught are happy. Proverbs 29:18. Learn what is good and right and true. Do what the shepherd teaches you. Love God more than any other. Listen close to father and mother. Love your neighbor, be polite. Trust the truth and shine your light. Keep your heart from staying mad. And let your tears out when you're sad. Lift your hope up to the sky and let your cares go flying by. Dear God, thank you for teaching me what is true and good. Good night.